Hi, I'm Stephen Hatt from Archery Supplies, and I want to talk about the Biter sight pin. Why am I talking about this thing? So, sighting your bow and aiming a bow is a major issue for recurves and compound archers. Okay, whether you shoot a compound and you go, what size scope bubble do I use? What coloured bubble do I use? What size housing do I use? What size dot do I use? Do I use circles? Do I use crosshairs? Get asked that every single day. Okay. Now with a recurve, it's the same thing. You want to look at a sight picture down at the target you're aiming at. And you want the sight picture to be as good as you can get so you can aim as comfortably as you can. Now, the National Indoor Championships is 2 days away. Okay, so like I normally do before the championships, I change everything. I've gone through 4 sets of limbs, 2 different bows, 5 sets of different arrows, and I'm also testing out different sight pins to see if I can get some magical thing that will improve my scores, because equipment must make a difference. I wish it did make a difference. I wish I could buy some points. Okay, so we want to talk about this sight pin. So this is the Biter sight pin. Okay, that's what it looks like to aim. That's actually not too bad. It comes in 2 sizes. It comes in a 12 and an 8. So 12 being bigger here, the body. The body comes in a clear or a black. Now, the reason why you want clear, because you don't want to sort of see the outline. You can see the outline of it. But with black, it'll actually form, it will block out the target. The clear also blocks out the target, but not as much as black. So I was wanting a sight for indoor, okay? So the problem I have when I'm shooting indoor, this is with recurve. At home, when I shoot here, I can see the target nice and clearly, and it's fine. The problem is when I go to an indoor range, it's lit up down there, and I try and repeat the same light conditions at home, putting spotlights on the target and all things, and shooting in the dark. I can't reproduce the same lighting conditions. So it's different for me shooting indoors as opposed to shooting outdoors, even at night time where it's pitch black. Okay. So the problem I was getting when I shoot indoors, I was getting a starry effect and the target was very blurred. When I shoot at home, the target's crystal clear for me. Okay. So I'm like, well, let's try things like this to improve stuff. So this sight here comes with a crosshair. And I tried this. So I thought I'd go 12, right? The reasoning for going 12 as opposed to 8 was I figured if I went 8, it would be basically blocking out all the red of the target. So I wouldn't be able to see any red. So I'd be basically aiming with the blue of the target. Right, it also comes with this little black thing in here. Now these clip in and out of this housing. Okay, so it comes with this little tool, which is like a little screwdriver that you put in the side somewhere. You put in the side here, like so, and you lever it out, and you go click, and it pops out. Okay, there's these little tabs on the side here, and it just clips in. Now, so shooting the crosshair. So I first off tested the crosshair. Now the crosshair I actually didn't mind. This took up basically the blue of the target. Okay, so the major bit of the blue, and even though those crosshairs are very fine, it was still blocking out a lot of the target and making it hard for me to see the center of the target. But it did allow me to see if I was tilting the bow, because it is a crosshair and I haven't shot a crosshair before with a recurve, but I didn't mind it. And my feeling was, so the score I shot was about the same as I normally shoot, so it was no better and no worse. Okay, so I was like, well, I didn't mind that, but I want to see more of the target. I would like to see more that my sight pin is dead in the 10 when I'm releasing. So then I was like, well, this is going to be the go. All right, so this is an insert you buy. They come in 2 sizes. I'm going to say thick and thin. And then you buy these little things separate. Right, this is the pin. The pin comes in green, red, blue, and I think yellow. 4 colors. So 2 thicknesses. The thickness of the pin needs to relate to the size of the hole inside here. So I thought for myself, because when I shoot compound, I generally, and especially indoors, I like a bigger circle to aim at, just based from previous experience. I was like, let's go for this one, okay? And that's exactly what it looks like to aim. My problem was when I put this on the bow and I aimed, so I couldn't really see these little things to the side here to see if the bow was level or not. It just, all I could see was this green dot, which is very bright, and I do like it. The problem is it's the size of this green dot covers the entire yellow at 18 meters. So I'm thinking I would like this outdoors. This is a sight I would like outdoors. Now this comes in two sizes. It comes in a smaller size, and that's probably something I would like to test out. Now Biter has all different inserts that plug into these, and you're going to say, well, which one do I get? It's trial and error with everything. I get people ask me, well, should I go for 4 or 6 power scope? Should I go for 31, 41? It's all about trial and error, and I've literally tried everything, and I'm going to say all of it makes no difference. It gets back to the archer, and what you're trying to do is find something that you like. So for this, I was thinking it's too big, but I might like it for outdoors. So my next thing was I wanted to try the thinner version of this, but I like the concept. I feel like I'd probably snap this off because I just throw it in the car. And I feel like you'd have to take this apart and put it in a case. But very nice. It showed up really, really nice. And I feel like you can kind of tell if you're torquing the bow. But pretty good. So Biter sight pins, lots of versions, lots of choice. And I like that from Biter. You know, they give you basically whatever you want. They give you, and the price is pretty affordable. Like guess a price. Let's say $20 for the sight pin. Might be 18, but that sort of price. This pin may be $4, and the insert may be $4. Pretty cheap stuff, right? So that's the Biter sight pin. Now, I'm just going to tell you where I'm up to in all my sight pins calculations. I'm going to get another one. So this is, similar price from Towpoint or Avalon thing. Now the fiber optic actually came out when I was shooting last night, and what I could see was like a hole. I could see a hole. There was no fiber optic, there was just a hole. So it was a hole aiming in the center, and actually I really liked that because I could see the holes. I could see the hole, and the hole lined up with the 10-9 ring on the target. So I was aiming like a circle on a circle, and I didn't mind it. It was small, and then the body encapsulated basically the blue ring. So what I was seeing was a blue ring with a little circle covering the 9 ring. I don't know how that will go yet because there was just the last end where the fiber optic popped out because I was trying to scrape it with my fingernail to get some plastic away. But anyway, these are the different sight pins. Check them out in your local archery shop. Check out all the different varieties. I think, and now if you're shooting indoors and outdoors and field, it's quite possible you'll need different ones, okay? And when I say need, you will prefer different. I'm going to guess I'm going to prefer thicker for long distance, 90 meters, because the target's going to be further away. I'm going to guess for field, I probably don't mind the green because it's going to stand out well. Maybe red will stand out well. I was actually thinking about blue for indoor, but there's something about bright light and your eyes, how it attracts stuff. But these little things, this is when I'm shooting an Axel sight. You buy these from Axel, so you can just put in whatever sight you want. This is quite expensive. So now one of my bows I'm shooting Fivix sight, and the other I'm using Axel sight. So harder to change the Fivix sight, easy to change the Axel, but these things are expensive. So anyway, I'm Stephen Ham from Archery Supplies. Thanks for watching.